Shalom, family. Today that the Most High has made, will rejoice and be glad in it. In this video, I wanted to talk about that they will send a counterfeit being to you, a counterfeit person of God, or whoever you think is your guru, or anybody on your path to try to distract you and try to confuse you and to get you off the path that you're supposed to be on. And this person, you probably will just relate to them on all levels. You all can have great, meaningful conversations. You think that this person is supposed to be your partner. I'm speaking mostly on the twin flame theory that goes on in the spiritual realm, a counterfeit of the kingdom spouse, the person that God has for you, and then also different prophets and prophetess on YouTube or on social media, and you think they're speaking directly to you when they're using familiar spirits to speak into your life. They know the familiar spirits and the monitoring spirits. They watch us 24/7. They know what we're doing. They have the different abilities to read our minds if we're not protecting our minds up, if they have certain technologies to also interrupt our dreams and also read our minds, different things like that, and other things they use with programming to try to hijack us and try to use us. But they know exactly like what are things that we like, the things that intrigue us, the things that make us tick. So they send it in like an agent or an op or a bot to try to get us to do something that they want us to do, so we fulfill the prophecy that Satan has over our life. So the Most High God has a prophecy over our life, and Satan has a prophecy over our life, and that is the left hand path and the right hand path. And sometimes you taking a narrow path is also what the Most High has for you. What it is that we have free will, and the Most High is not going to mess with our free will, but Satan sure will mess with our free will. If he wants you to be a witch and he wants you to cast these spells over this neighborhood, then you either do that or you're going to be terrorized. And whenever you are in agreement with Satan, or you're in agreement with the kingdom of darkness, there's always strings that comes to it. There's always abuse that's come with it. You never feel that love unless you're getting acknowledged for moving up in the ranks, for doing something really bad, really evil, or you get more power, you get more spirit guides, you get more demons, you get more demonic power, and you feel like you have it all because you have the money, you have the power, you have the girls, the cars, and everything. But still, at the end of the day, you're still depressed. You still feel like you need more. You're missing parts of your soul. You're missing the love of your creator. You're missing the Most High. You're missing the Holy Spirit and everything. So you feel like you need more, and you're wondering why other people are excelling more than you, or you have more to give to the world but you're not able to achieve it. It's because you're being used as a vessel to fulfill whatever purpose the kingdom of darkness has. So you're like a soulless being, and energy vampires are just sent against you. All the people around you, you're thinking you have new friends, and they're energy vampires, or they're agents, or they're supposed to be handlers, mostly to just keep you in check. And the whole time you think that you're doing something right, but it's really a burden at the end of the day because you're being controlled. And one thing is, whoever the Son sets free is free indeed when you're walking with God. So you don't need to be controlled. You don't need a handler. You don't need nobody to tell you what to do. You can take the recommendations and everything like that. But a lot of these people just try to keep you in check and just watch you, and then steal your energy, steal your spiritual gifts, and steal your powers to be used for darkness in the kingdom of darkness. They want you to be your lower self. They want you to not just be your shadow self, not to have that balance with your shadow self, but to be completely dark, to be completely evil, to make your heart turn cold. And so a lot of people are wondering, they're like, why you? After everything that you've done, everything that you've been through, they've done the same thing. They were like, how? And they're going to try to seek you out, and they're going to try to befriend you, and they're going to try to tell you like, this is what's best, or this is what's going on. And so the whole time you're like, okay, that sounds good and everything, but this is what God's telling me, or this is what the word says, and they can never combat that. They always got to change the subject and make it something else, or try to continue to get you. They can continue to fill you with that antichrist, anticharis type of spirit. And whenever they try to do that, it's a frequency as well, and it tries to take over your spirit. Just like if you watched Venom, or you watched the Spider-Man when he had when he was all black, and it was like the venom, or like the goo trying to like attach to him and then take over his body. That's how darkness does. That's how evil does. And it just needs a little bit. It's just a little bit of doubt, a little bit of fear, a little bit of you participating in practice of witchcraft, a little bit of you hearing to what that person has to say, and the whole time you're hearing it, it's like a sharp a pain in the spiritual realm of like a serpent or like a voice speaking to you and going to your subconscious. And so your subconscious like does or deals with a lot of things that goes on in your daily life. You don't know it, but the whole time your subconscious is working on things. So if that person is directly attacking the subconscious, then soon later you're going to start acting like that person, or you're going to start doing what they want you to do. And so, always try to like step back and like consult with God, or read the word, or balance it out and get more of the kingdom of light, or just completely cut it off, block that person. Because sometimes the knowledge that they have, sometimes the ancient knowledge or the occult knowledge, it can be addicting sometimes, and you want to keep diving deeper, 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 and you're deeper diving into the rabbit hole, and you find out that you will never come out, because it's like more and more secrets start to be revealed, and then you start to lose parts of yourself. You start becoming something that you're not, and just what they want you to be, not what you want to be. And then you start to have desires that's kind of like conflicting with what the Most High already had spoken over your life. So that's just like a lot of the things that's going on, and they're trying to come to you and figure you out and figure out who you are. Do you know who you are? And then like, how do you keep escaping the traps they set for you, or the snares that they have set for you, or the things they said, the word curses. They do these word curses a lot because they have to like I said in the other videos, they have to get your agreement, and they also want to project onto you. So whatever they're dealing with, they're going to try to pour out their whole heart of what they're dealing with, but also like you've dealt with it before on another spiritual level, and they want you to rehash that and bring it back up and reflect on that, and keep thinking that, keep manifesting that, keep being in that lower state. And then while they're doing that to you, sometimes they could have somebody doing the witchcraft on you as well, to try to like change your destiny, or try to like shift your destiny, or switch it with that person, because you're both in agreement. Or a lot of the times when you're doing readings, that's what happens. When you get a reading, there's a energy exchange, and there's a spiritual exchange, and there's a financial exchange. So there's always going to be something that you either lose, or something that you either gain, depending on if that petitioner seen that you had more blessings than that they had, or they see that all the things that they've been doing against you haven't been able to work, and they're wondering, how are you this powerful, or what type of secret move are you having that you are using that's making you to be protected from their spell work, or protected from whatever they're trying to do. And it's because you have the Most High on you. The God has always protected you. The Holy Spirit is always there, like literally within us, like checking each thing that's said against us, and like, yes, that's true, no, that's not. So it's like, the enemy is becoming desperate, and he needs more people, like just like how um God recruits us, or the Satan recruits people too. And so it's really like a spiritual battle going on for the souls, and they need the people to come in and infiltrate. They need people to try to speak stuff against you, or speak sweet to you, to make you think, go this way, or do this, or this is going to help you, or this is going to give you some money, this is going to help you get your powers, or elevate you, or you're going to be well off if you do this, and everything like that. And it's just like, no, I'm just going to do what my creator told me to do, and see from there. And so sometimes it'd be a test, sometimes it'd be a threat. um those are a lot of things that I just went through. And just never let them get too much of your time, because they will literally be trying to steal your timeline, steal your energy, just steal your purpose, and get you to totally not do what you're supposed to be doing. So I put light to darkness and balance to the light. Shalom. I pray that you and yours is protected and directed.